Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I am here planning for the week of December 19th through the 25th in my Recollections vertical planner. Only 2 weeks left in this planner. By the time you see this plan with me, I think it's gonna be done. I'm gonna be done using it. But I'm still excited for these last couple of weeks. This is Christmas, so I wanted to use a Christmassy kit. I'm pulling out this one. It's called Kit111. This is from a Pretty Planscape. I just got the full box page, and then I also got these solid boxes in the right colors to go with it. So I'm pulling in a lot of extras for the week, which I think will also be really nice. I'm pulling in these 3 washi tapes. They're kind of holographic-ish. They feel like cellophane basically, but they should be good to use. I got these from Daiso in a set with a bunch of colors. I got this one. This is a Scotch tape, and then this one from Michaels with the snowflakes on it. So my plan is to use these 2 for the bottom washi, and then I think I'm gonna put them in this order for the headers here. So I'm gonna stick that stuff down, and then I will come back and we can talk through everything else that needs to go together. So I'm gonna do all that, have my slice tool, gonna do that stuff, and then I will be right back. Okay, so here is where we are so far. It's extremely shiny. I don't know how much of this you can see, but definitely pretty shiny. Okay, for the full boxes, I have 9 of them. I strictly only need 8, and then the 9th I'm gonna put it down here. So my plan, I believe, I was trying to decide which way I wanted to like divide things up, but I think my plan is going to be to stick this in the top corner up here, and then I'm going to run the rest all the way across. Actually, I don't know. I'm a little stuck because of where the divisions are going to happen. There's no spot in which there's like 4 in a row that all go together that would fit here. Which makes this a little bit trickier. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this one up here, and then I'm going to run these 3 over here, and then I'm going to just keep going across, which is going to split it with these 2 and these 2, but I think it's going to look okay. And then I'm going to put this one down here. So hopefully this turns out. Not really sure the best way to do this to make it all happen, so I think this is the best I've got. I'm gonna try my hardest to make these guys all be like perfectly vertical and lined up where they're supposed to be today, so that it hopefully looks a little better than it might otherwise. I feel like that transition doesn't look too bad. There we go. And this is the other transition I'm kind of worried about. I think that'll be fine too. I don't know if this was the right answer, but this is what I'm going to go with. And then I'm going to stick this guy down here right now. There we go. All right, this sheet's done. And I think it's looking pretty cute. For some reason, this tape did not lay super flat. All right, well, we're going to try our best. For the daily plans, I have like a ton of boxes, but I also don't really want to use just like all the boxes. So I'm going to try to break it up a little bit. Hopefully that'll look better. I think my plan is to use some of these laptop flat lays. These are from Creative Cavern Studio. I pulled out a second sheet in case I need the other colors. This is actually the other half of this sheet from a really old sheet. Also going to look for my tweezers. I never remember to just pull them out ahead of time. I should be so smart, but I've been doing this for a while now and I still never remember. So here we are, Beauty 360 tweezers from CVS. So I am only working Monday through Wednesday of this week. So I'm just gonna stick down a few. I think this orange one kind of goes. There we go. And then I think probably blue. Maybe this one. All right, I don't even need the second half, but I was prepared, so probably why I don't need the second half. There we go. All right, also on Monday, I have a work lunch. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna use these Creative Cavern Studio bubble messages. We're meeting in person, not like a virtual situation. But I still feel like this kind of works. I think I'm gonna use this blue. There we go. And then the last thing I want to mark on Monday is I'm putting up my plan with me. Flip through. This is also a Creative Cavern Studio theme of the video, apparently. This is from, yeah, Creative Cavern Studio. And I think I'm going to stick a box down for this one, just to kind of break up all of this like solid situation. There we go. That's a little quirky, but I'll take it. I'm just gonna pull another one of those right now so I don't forget for my other video. Tuesday in the evening, it is expected for us to have a curling match. These are from the Prairie Planner, these curling rocks. I love them. I also wish they were not blue. This color is just a little hard to put into some spreads, but I do really like them. So I'm excited to have these. Do I want a box for that? I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna stick a box somewhere in the middle, I think. I'm gonna stick that down there. I don't know if it's an early or late game yet, but I know it's happening, and that is good enough. Wednesday, I don't think there's anything unusual going on, which thank goodness. Before we flip over, I should deal with this sidebar situation, which I had not because, I don't know, I apparently felt like skipping over it today. So I was thinking, we're gonna be out of town most of the week, so I'm not really sure that a habit tracker makes sense. Maybe in my leftovers, I could pull this guy. This is a leftover from Lovely Planner. And I'm just going to cut off this top part that says weekly expenses. And I'm going to cut off this bottom part that says total. I don't need either of those things. So I'm just going to put that in my stack to be gotten rid of. And I'm just going to stick it right here because I think it's going to be obvious that that's meals once I actually put it in. I also pulled this seasonal sticker book from Happy Planner. And I thought that I could just pull one of these stickers that would both fit and be cute. Maybe I'll just pull this one that says holiday shopping. There we go. All right, that looks pretty cute. It's meant to go in a bucket list, but I don't really need it for that. So I think that'll be perfect. This is the winter solstice here on Wednesday. Not sure if I should mark it. Why not? I'm gonna just pull this guy back up and I'm gonna take this navy tiny box. There we go. And then in this same book, there's a bunch of little snowflakes. So I'm going to take one of these tiny ones. There we go. That'll mark winter solstice. Done. Oh, and putting this back. Perfect. Okay. For Thursday and on. Starting on Thursday, the first thing that I have is we have a flight. It's feels like a good chunk of our day, even though it's at like 6 a.m. So we're gonna land pretty early in the day actually. But it feels like a lot. So I'm gonna use a bigger box. This is an Agenda 52, or not an Agenda 52. This is an American Crafts book. I'm gonna just take this little circle icon that has a plane on it, and I'm just going to use that for our flights. There we go. Under that, we don't really have anything else planned for the day as of right now. My parents are coming to get us, and then we're just going to see how it goes. The 23rd, nothing is currently planned. I do know that I'm going to have a video that I'm going to try to put up. I'm just going to stick that at the top of the day. Saturday, again, not really sure what's happening, if anything. And then Sunday is Christmas Day. So I'm just going to pull another one of these like bigger boxes. And then in here, maybe one of these trees. So this is a Creative Cavern Studio aspen with the tree. I'm just going to stick that down right there to mark Christmas. We're probably going to my grandparents, but I'm not 100% sure what that schedule is going to be. It could be on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. We'll have to see. I do obviously have a ton of boxes left. So I will be ready when I'm going to finish this spread. But this is kind of where we're at right now. I'll do one last little wiggle and twerk so you can see the pre-planning, and stick around for just a second and you can see the finished spread. Okay, here is the finished spread. I'm gonna do a little wiggle and a twerk. There's no foil, but the headers are a little shiny as this is bottom washi. If I don't mention it, it came from the kit from A Pretty Planscape. She rebranded herself since then, although I can't remember what she's called, but I'll link all of that info down below. I do have a few boxes left over, which I'm going to throw in my leftovers pile, which desperately needs to be organized. And I will use that for something in the future. For the bottom washi, the blue one is from Scotch and the other one is from Michaels. And then all of these headers are washi from Daiso. This is a trimmed down box from Lovely Planner Blog. This is from a Happy Planner book. All of these little work guys are from Creative Cavern Studio, as is this, and also all of these three. I used a lot of Creative Cavern Studio. This one's also Creative Cavern Studio. The Prairie Planner, all Creative Cavern Studio. This comes from that Happy Planner set, more Creative Cavern Studio. This is from the Prairie Planner, This one is from an American Crafts book. Creative Cavern Studio, Piper Paper Company. Creative Cavern Studio, Courses Creations. Both of these are Creative Cavern Studio. This one's Creative Cavern Studio. Piper Paper Company, Creative Cavern Studio, Creative Cavern Studio. Both of these are Creative Cavern Studio. This and then these two are both from the Happy Planner book. And I think that covers everything. I love how this week's turned out in my planner. It's so cute. Definitely love that. It was a pretty good week. Did some family time. We were snowed in, but it was still nice to spend some time with family. That was pretty fun. Otherwise, that's all I really had for this week. This is my last weekly spread in this planner. This is actually a makeup spread by the time you see this video, just because of how timing worked out. But this is going to be the last spread in this planner. I'm definitely, it's very early in January, but I'm missing the vertical setup and these kind of weekly summaries. But I think that I'm happy where I am right now with planners. So definitely something I'll be thinking about in the future, see what comes out, if I want to change my system again, all that stuff. But for now, I think I'm happy where I am, but I will be missing this planner for sure. As always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know what your highlights of this week were. If you celebrate Christmas, let me know what you did for that. If you celebrate Hanukkah, this was also the week of Hanukkah, so let me know about that as well. And then also follow me on Instagram at Creative Life of Liz. I show in progress and finished spreads. I tag all the shops, show you bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, stuff like that. And until next time, bye.